Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video will highlight some of the things you need to consider as you continue to spend like you did when you were young, forgetting about the budget you agreed to when you decided to retire. This video is called Seniors Financial Mistakes After Retirement. This video will highlight additional information on some financial mistakes other retirees have made, and you can add to not the do list while in retirement. Viewers, I hope you brought your notebook and pencil. Lesson one, not learned. Why have you not learned a lesson from years of adjusting to rebuild your financing? Now, as you look at your checkbook balance, in your checking and savings, you notice it is lower. You cannot replace those funds because you are no longer working, resulting in a need to go find a job. Because you have not learned to control your spending, luckily, the information I'm going to list will have some points maybe you have to look at again. As a retiree, you depend on that income. Two, continuing with your same spending lifestyle. The shock of you deciding to retire must have not fully set in. The way you use your money is no longer available to you. You have not sat down and made your budget and reviewed your income and expenses that need to be paid during retirement. Your income has now been reduced by a minimum of 30%. That 30% eliminates things like frequent dining out, adding new clothes to your closet, and entertainment expenses. One of the other shock that comes in mind is the need for health care and long-term care costs that were never thought about when you were a younger individual. These events must be prepared for the budget planning. Number three, reviewing your portfolio. The years of looking long-term strategy were great fit because you knew you had years to recover if a negative swing hit your investment. Now that you're in retirement, the possibility of negative swings will not be good for your portfolio because you are no longer putting money into account monthly to assist with continued growth plans. Check with your financial advisor. Since you have retired and the past strategy of investing would not be a good fit, the new strategy may be different types of short term investing because you need cash assets. Talk to your financial manager about what may be best for you. For one important reason, because you want to be protected from great losses. Social Security. Have you put together a budget and thought that Social Security was a necessary part of your survival once you retire? Review your budget one more time to see if the funds from Social Security are truly necessary. If you have not reached full retirement, just a heads up that if you apply for Social Security at the age of 62, you will get 25% less if you have reached the full retirement age of 66. You will also get 32% if you have not reached the age of 70. In your portfolio, the other investments meet current spending needs. They they need to wait to start Social Security until the age when you get the maximum distribution. Five, spending before and not projecting fund usage during retirement. Have you sat down and gathered your paperwork from when you retire and say the totals are now available to you in your accounts? For some reason, you get happy and you decide to spend the funds on the things that you have been dreaming of over years. I can say that will be one big mistake because your budget plan is not in place. Spending funds before you fully retire can create a problem. When you understand just what happened when you made those transactions before retirement, these funds must last a lifetime, and temptation is dangerous. This will be your nest egg. Depleting your available funds beyond earning interest will lower your principal and leave you with only a few years of living expenses. These funds must last a lifetime. 6, fraud and scams. When it comes to fraud and scams, this is not the time for investments in the short term. There are many individuals wondering how you are surviving without leaving the house every day to go to work for someone. However, they become your friends and seek out information from you. Once the information is received, they ask for the amount that could leave you broke and having you to return back to work. If someone asks for a large sum of money, ask questions before investing. There are many scammers that will utilize your money for the needs and you'll never get it back. The scam is your desire to get additional funds in your savings account that will allow you to do some of the things you can't do at this time. Do your research. If you have an internet savvy, check to see if you get information. Call up on those type of investments. The worst part is investing that the transaction will be only a ploy to get your money from you. Just a little from me. I'm a person who enjoys food, and one of my favorite foods is cherry cheesecake. I am I have to let you know I am not a tax accountant, real estate agent, or lawyer. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments below. 7, utilizing advice to cash out your pension. Okay, remember the funds currently saved have taken years to accumulate and the overnight quick cash flow will not happen. So if someone says that you have an investment to ask for you to cash out your total pension, this is not a good sign. Research online if you are internet savvy. Ask questions from others if it comes to giving away your hard earned money. Investments are unpredictable, and finding an investment that will replace your current sum of money is different, hard to find. Your accumulated pension has a long term investment. Ask questions like, why are you ever thinking about giving your funds to a person? Why can't they get it for someone else? Cashing out your pension early will cause problems if the funds are not returned. One other thing to think about is that you will be taking funds out of an untaxed 401k or IRA. Then you must pay taxes on those funds, even if they are given funds to the scammer. 8, taxes on multiple retirement account. When you first set up your retirement account, it was a benefit from the employer, and the benefit was happily agreed upon. The one benefit was that the funds would be put in your account that was untaxed. However, if you have multiple retirement accounts, each account will be taxed at the funds of withdrawal. A tax advisor may be necessary depending on the number of accounts you have withdrawn from. Finding a way to reduce taxable income during retirement is confusing, so please investigate your course of action that fits your situation. 9, supporting adult children. Yes, everyone around you is glad to see that you no longer have to go to work. But if they ask for the support, you find the situation hard to refuse. Remember, your savings are fixed and you no longer have the ability to earn more money. However, adult children still have the ability to recover from financial problems. You must know that the funds given will not be replaced. Avoid spending large amounts of money during this time. You are unaware of how long you will live, and your children will step up and assist when needed. Meaning, your current retirement income is only enough to cover your current expenses. If the funds are not returned, you may gain bad credit and lose where you are currently living with nowhere to go. The children at this point may not be willing to assist you at that time. 10, is your house paid off? Think about what is available to you. If your mortgage is paid off and your children have left the nest, look at the economy and see what your house is worth and see if it's possible to get a smaller home. By getting a smaller home, you can pay that one off and have additional funds to your savings. and can support your new lifestyle. While houses go up in value, the ongoing cost of taxes, utilities, and service repairs and maintenance continues to rise. An updated home may assist with modern appliances and reduction of maintenance costs. A new home will have a home inspection and you will know exactly what is wrong and project what updates can be made. Don't forget, you now have the possibility of having a clean and larger property or closing off rooms that are not being used. 11, not staying active. You have daydreamed of the days that the major change, major life change. However, you are doing none of the things that you said you would. Wake up. Why are your dreams no longer important to you? If you shut yourself off from the family and friends, that will cause major issues. Add those items back on your to do list and do them. Retirees need socialization and activity to keep their minds and body active. Little things like reading books and doing the daily puzzle that the computer apps supply is a great start to keep your brain functioning. Limiting your time to just looking at television and sitting in your chair is not what you dreamed of. You must keep physically active, mentally sharp, and that takes controlling your actions every day. Golden years are only an opportunity to do things you promised you said you would do if you had the time. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up or leaving comments below. Also, if you have time to check out some of my other videos that may answer a few of your other questions you may have. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thank you for your time.